Let's continue and let's start with number 3, H. I think we dealt with A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Eh? Abdul?
Yes, sir.
Do you see 3H? Ne?
3H.
Yes.
All right, sir.
Yeah, 3H. I'll request you to be the first person to give us an answer.
Sir.
Can I request you to be the first one to give us an answer to number I?
Sir. Yes.
How are you?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Okay, you are here. Can I request you to be the first person to give us an answer to number J? No, Mohammed.
Yes, sir.
Can you be the first person to give us an answer to number K?
Okay, sir. I'll do so.
Stanley.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Can you be the first person to give us an answer to number L?
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, this is what we are talking about. 3H, I, J, K, L. We are using these matrices, A, B, C, D, E. When you are done, you just mention your name. Then, and it doesn't mean that those that I haven't mentioned their names are actually not working out these exercises. We are all working on them. We are going to compare our answers. Yes, Matsuso. What did you get?
So I got that
please just give me a second, Matsuso. Yes, what did you get, brother?
I got that it's defined, Menier.
You got it as undefined.
Defined. It is defined.
Let me.
Can you hear me, Menier?
Oh, okay. What are we saying? Okay. Matsuso, what are we saying?
I'm saying it's defined.
Is defined.
Yes, sir.
I agree with you. And then what is the answer?
So it would be a matrix of 3 by 2, and it would have 0 entries.
All of them
so
will be zeros.
Yes, yes, sir.
Let's check. First entry in the first row, I agree, it will be 0. Second entry in the first row, I agree, it will be 0. Okay? Up to so far, I agree with you. Now we are going to the second row, first entry. Then that will be 0. That will be -1, minus into -1. Ne? Do we agree, Amos also?
Yes, sir.
Is -1. Minus into -1, which makes that middle sign to be positive. So then we'll end up having -1 plus 1 to give us a 0.
Yes, sir.
And then the second entry in the second row, it will just be 2 minus 2, then it will be a 0. I agree with you on the second row. Now let's go to the last row. It will be 1 minus 1, it will be 0. 1 minus 1, it will be 0. Let me reserve my comment, Matsuso. Please ask them whether they agree with you on this matrix of how many rows? 3 rows, 2 columns, 3 rows, 2 columns with an entire row
sir.
of zeros.
Hello.
Hello?
It's Lawahan, sir. I'm going to have load shedding now at 5:30. Am I going to get the recording?
No,
No.
no, we're not going to give it to you.
Why, sir?
Oh, why are you leaving now?
I'm going to have a load shedding.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I need to find a mechanism of tracking all of use locations in terms of who's actually having a load shedding.
Yeah, so I'm from Sasolburg, Free State. So
You are sitting next to a power station there, so you shouldn't be suffering like
you say they suffer us, and it's good. I don't know. We are suffering.
Okay, Lebo, then you will engage with my colleague about that recording.
Okay, sir.
Mm.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay, guys, do you agree with me with H to say that it's defined and it has 0 across the matrix?
Yes, we agree.
Do you all agree? Okay. Thank you, Ematsu. So they seem to agree with you. Lerato.
5.
Lerato,
5.
my brother. Let me see. Lerato, you are dealing with number I. Let's see. You say you got 5.
Yes, 5.
Please ask them, because I seem to disagree with you. But just talk to them. Maybe you can find others who will agree with you. But from where I'm sitting, I seem to disagree with you.
I'm doing 3I, Akere.
Yes, you are right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Do you
Just
agree
saying.
or not?
I agree with Lerato. I agree. I also got 5.
It's only one person who's supporting Lerato's answer.
No, sir. I agree, sir.
And I
Your
also
name, sir?
agree, sir.
Okay, thank you. Lerato.
Wait, sir.
Yes, I'm waiting. Who's
Can
talking?
Can I ask? It's Vuyo.
Yes, boy.
Where did he get 5?
Lerato,
Okay, sir.
they are in your capable hands.
So, from what I see, the question asked for the trace of D. And when they ask for the trace of D, they are asking you to add the numbers which are in the leading pivots, which is 1 plus 0 plus 4, which equals 5.
All right, yeah, I agree. I agree.
I agree. Oh, okay, thank you. Trace of a matrix, we are saying, for one can be able to find the trace of a matrix, that matrix should be a square matrix. And then the trace of a matrix is the sum of the entries on the main diagonal. In this case, the trace of matrix D is just 1 plus 0 plus 4, which is 5. Thank you, Lerato. Now, number J. J, we are talking to Mfanafuti. Mfanafuti, what did you get?
Yes, sir.
How are you, brother?
It's defined, and I'm all good, sir. I'm all good, sir.
Good.
Throw some. Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good. I'm really happy to be here. So for me, I got like it's the number J is defined. The final answer I got negative 25.
Negative 25.
5. Yeah, that's what I got. If I'm wrong, please guys, just show me the right way, guys. Just shoot the right way because I'm learning.
We are all learning, brother. Ask them whether they agree with your with the answer that you just mentioned to us or not.
Yes, I agree. I agree
Is
with
it
that.
Vuyo? Vuyo?
Yes,
Vuyo,
sir.
do you agree?
I do agree.
Someone disagrees. Is it Lerato?
Yes, I disagree.
Lerato disagrees. Any other person who agrees or disagrees? Please, people, let's all participate.
I haven't finished
And-
working it out, but I disagree.
And please, this module, how should I say? Please don't get bored. Please don't get bored. Someone said still working on it, but disagrees with Mfanafuti. Your name, sir?
Devajo Sibanda.
Tebacho Sibanda.
Yes.
Okay, Sibanda. What did you get, Sibanda?
I'm still working on it, but I don't disagree. I disagree with it because of the form of the answer. I'm still working on it, but yeah, so far
How many seconds do you need or minutes?
1
1 minute.
Let me say 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute.
We'll give
Yes,
you
1
that
minute.
minute. Okay, you have got that minute.
So was the answer negative 25?
Mfanafuti said he got minus 25.
Yes, I got yes, I got minus 25 as well.
You got minus 25 as well. So
Yes,
let's
sir.
wait for Sibanda to see
Okay.
what is it that he will get.
All right.
We gave him a minute.
Okay. So I changed my mind.
Yes.
I changed my mind. I also found negative 25. I didn't pay attention to the trace there, so I was trying to get the equation inside the trace. I wasn't focusing on the trace, and I forgot. I still have to add things at the end, so I did the whole job and then still had to add the things, and then yeah, it's the same thing.
So the answer is minus
Negative 25. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mfanafuti. Noma Homed, number K. What did you get, brother?
Yes, I got 168.
Positive 168.
Yes, sir.
Please talk to them.
Okay, so first I multiplied 7 by each entry on the matrix of matrix B. So the new matrix would be 28, -7, 0, and 14. So then what I did, I added the diagonal entries, which is 28 and 14, which gave me 42. Then that 42, I multiplied it by 4, giving me 168. I'm not sure if I'm correct. If anyone has another solution.
You don't have to worry. Here, we don't have those words.
Yes, sir.
Words such as correct or wrong. No.
Okay, sir.
We don't have those words here. Just
Okay,
ask them whether they did get the very same answer as you with you or not, so that we can help out each other.
Okay. Did you also get the same answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. We got the same answer, man.
All
Yeah,
right.
it is.
All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Thank you.
Let me. I'm trying to get the other machines ready because there will also be load shedding here at 6 so that we don't get disrupted. So I'm trying to get sort up my backup here on the other side as well. After Mohammed is Stanley. Stanley,
Yes, sir.
we requested you to get an answer to exercise number 3L for us. What did you get, brother?
Okay. Okay. I have my volume up on the other device. Let me just, because there's echo. Okay. I've noticed that trace A, the matrix is A. It's not a square matrix. So I would like to think it's undefined because if there's no way I can calculate trace if it's not an n by n matrix, it's not a square matrix. I stand to be corrected if.
Here you don't even have to wait for other people's views. You know what is interesting about maths is that we are using these theorems, these corollaries, these definitions. So now we were told that in order to get a trace of a matrix should be a square matrix. So is A a square matrix? Stanley?
No, it's not.
No. Therefore, we will never be able to calculate the trace for matrix A. And I believe we all agree on that one. Eh? Anyone who has got a different view from us?
Yes,
We
I agree.
You agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, please don't get bored. This module, it's just straightforward. Please don't get bored. Now, we are now done with number 3. We are now going to number 4. Now let me look at number 4. Number 4, we are using the very same matrices. Then, according to this paper of mine, I'll divide this into 1, 2, 3. We'll stop here. We will check the answers. Then to here, check the answers, and then like that. Now, where should I go? I'm now coming here. Vuyo? Vuyo?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't disappear. Let me help out here. I see Stanley's hand is up. Stanley, how do we help you?
Oh, sorry, sir, it's by mistake.
Oh, okay. Vuyo?
Yes, sir.
Let me request you to be the first person to give us an answer to number 4A. Ne?
4A. Okay, sir.
We are using the very same matrices.
All right, sir.
Vuyo will help us with number A, and then Tisibanda, are you driving or are you home?
I am home, sir.
You are home.
Yes.
Okay. 4B. 4B. And then number. Okay. Leborang.
Yes, hello.
Lebrang, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I'll request you to be the first one to give us an answer to number 4C.
Okay.
Yes. Let's only focus on A, B, and C. Check them before we continue. When you are finished, just mention your name, then we check.
One of the things that I really wanted to know is the module for calculus A. Like how far have you reached so I can really catch up? And I realized also that I can't really do everything on my own. I just really want to be part of the group that really is consistent. And yeah, that's much about it. I just want to know, like, how far are you guys in the calculus A module?
We haven't yet moved much. Let's say up to so far, we moved up to multiplication, trace and what? Trace and transpose. Yeah, that's where up to how far we have moved. We have moved from the beginning up to multiplication of matrices and trace and transpose of a matrix. We have already dealt with addition and subtraction. And then from here, the next section will be inverses of matrices. But the idea is not to get there until everybody has mastered what we are currently busy with.
Yes, sir. I've actually like keep following up because the assessment of the votes, I managed to do some good stuff there, but I gotta say, to be honest, I wasn't really studying that much and stuff. So that's I believe that's majority of other people will come back after writing assessment too, after seeing the results.
Oh, okay. Vuyo, how far are you? Still busy?
I'm still doing it, sir.
Okay. We are waiting.
Hello.
Yes, Leborang.
Yes, I'm done with C.
Are you done with number 4C?
Yes.
Let's. Okay. Okay, now we are now following another sequence. Let me ask this question. Is there anyone who has finished to work out number 4C? Number 4A. What did you get as an answer, brother?
For 4A, I get a matrix of 3, 2, 4, 3, 5, 7.
For A. Say a matrix is 3, 2, is a 2 rows, 3 columns, ne? Matrix.
Yes, sir. It's 3, 2, 4. 3, 5, 7.
Please ask them whether they agree with you or not.
Do you guys agree with me or not?
Disagree.
Why? Give a reason.
I got 7, 2, 4, 3, 5, 7.
Lerato, what did you get?
7, 2, 4, 3, 5, 7.
Okay. Vuyo, where you have got 3, Lerato has got 7.
Yes, sir.
Can you both check that number, that entry? Vuyo and
yes, sir.
Vuyo and Lerato, you
Yes,
agree on all the entries? but except the
Seven.
first entry. Vuyo
Seven.
has got the first entry as 3. Lerato has got the first entry as 7.
It's 7.
It's 3.
Estimate.
Guys, what are we saying now?
It's 2
It's
times
3.
3 plus 1. 2 times 3 is 6
7.
plus
I
1
agree
is
with
7.
7. I
It's
agree
7.
with 7.
7. Eh?
Democrat.
Who agrees with 7? No. Democracy doesn't work here.
Matsuso agrees with 7.
I agree with 7.
Who's agreeing? Matsuso agreed, and then someone spoke after Matsuso.
Ke
It's a lady.
Lebogang. It's 7.
Deborah, you
Eh,
agree
ke
with
7. Yes.
Vuyo, how did you get a 3, my brother?
Sir?
How did you get the 3?
I say A transpose, isn't it? Then it
Yes.
gives me A transpose as 1, -1, 1, 0, 2, 1. Then I multiply the matrix by 2. I get
Please. Hey, Matsuso. Vuyo.
Yes, sir.
The matrices that we are using are those that we used in A, né? A, B, C, D, E. Okay.
All right. I see now. Instead of 3 there, I wrote 1. Let me correct that. Okay, sir. Thank you.
No. But instead of 3, as the first entry, you wrote 1.
I wrote 1. Yes, sir.
I agree with you that we first take the transpose of that matrix. This matrix A, is a 3 rows by 2 columns. When we take the transpose of this matrix becomes a 2 rows, 3 columns matrix. We multiply by 2, then we add C. But now, do you agree that the first entry then should be 7?
It's 7. 7.
Or is 7? Is 7. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Mr. T. Sibanda. Mr. Sibanda?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Number B, please. 4B. What did you get?
I got 3 by 3 matrix of
3 by 3
negative
matrix. Yes. First row. What did you get?
-4, -2,
4, -2,
-2, -1.
-1.
Negative. It's negative. The first row is -4, -2, -1.
Mm-hmm.
Second row is -4, -1, and 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then last row is -2, -1, and 1.
Let me repeat what you just said.
Yes.
You said the first row, the entries are -4, -2, and -1.
Yes.
The second row, the entries are -4, -1, and 1.
No, the second row is 4, -1, and 1. It's +4, the second row.
+4, -1, and 1.
Yes.
And then the third row, -2, -1, and 1.
Yes.
Please ask them whether they agree or disagree with this matrix.
Do you agree with the matrix, guys?
No.
No.
Disagree.
Mr. Sibanda, they disagree with you.
Yeah,
The
they
first
disagree
person,
with me.
the first person to have disagreed, is it Lerado?
Yes, it's me.
What did you get, brother? First row, what are the entries?
-5, 0, -1.
-5, 0, -1.
Yes, sir.
Second row,
6, -1, +1.
last row,
-1, -1, and +1.
there was someone after you, Lerado, who also disagreed. Is it Leborang?
Yes, it's Lehe.
Lebo,
Yes, it was
what
me.
did you? Yes, thank you, my sister. What did you get as your matrix?
I got for the first row -5, 0, -1.
Mm-hmm.
Second row 4, -1, +1.
Mm-hmm.
Third row -1, -1, -1.
Thank you, Lebo.
No. As the last entry for the third row is +1.
+1.
Yes.
Okay, now let's see. Oh, yeah, now that time has arrived. I'm now sitting in the dark now. Let me look for this torch. Level, you said the third row, the entries are -1, -1, and +1, ne?
Yes.
Lerado,
Sir.
you and Lebo up to so far agree on the last row. Okay.
Yes.
You have got the very same last row. But Mr. Sibanda.
Yes.
Mr. Sibanda.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. The two where you have got Level and Lerado, where you have got -2 in the third row, they have got -1. How did you get the -2?
The -2 was the 4 on the second row on the E transpose minus the 2 on the other thing, the D transpose. And I just realized I made a mistake on the first row. They're actually right about the first row, but yeah, on the last row I still get -2.
I hear you, ne? I started
Yes.
on the last row.
Yeah.
The reason for having started on the last row is because there is only one entry, which is the first entry in the third row, where the three of you, where you differ with Lebo and Lerado.
Yes.
You have got -2 and they've got -1.
Yes.
Have they made a mistake or have you made a mistake by getting -2? Lerado and Lebo, are you
Sir.
sure the first entry in the last row? We are focusing on the last row. Are you
Okay.
sure?
-1. 2 - 3 is -1.
Oh yeah. I've made a mistake. I wrote 2 when I was copying the thingy, so I made a mistake. It's actually 3 - 4. Yeah, they're right. It's -1.
Yeah.
-1.
Yeah, I mixed the
Okay.
numbers up. Yeah, because I thought
Okay.
it was 2 where 3 is. That's why I
Okay,
had the
thank
answer.
you. Thank you, Mr. Sibanda. Now,
Okay.
we are going to the second row. The second row, Lebo has got, in the second row, Lebo has got -4, -1, and 1. And
No,
Lebo,
I've got it's +4.
sorry, Lebo, it is +4. You have got +4, -1, and positive 1.
Yes.
And then Mr. Sibanda has got positive 4, negative 1, and positive 1. You and Mr. Sibanda agree on the second row. But Lerato has, where you have got positive 4, Lerato has got positive 6. Lerato, how did you get that positive 6, my brother? I'm not saying it is not what we are looking for.
It's correct. 5 minus 1. Negative times negative is positive. 5
Yes.
plus 1 is 6. That's how I got it.
Level and Mr. Sibanda.
But then the matrix of the E transpose, the second row, they're all positive ones. There's no negative 1.
Wow.
I agree.
Okay. I saw negative 1 there.
Negative
Yeah.
1 is in the first row.
Okay, which means I confused them. It's 4.
Oh, Lerato, you agree that it should be positive 4?
Yes, I agree.
Thank you. Now let's go to the first row. The first row, Levo and Lerato have got the same entries, 5, 0, and negative 1. Mr. Sibanda.
It's negative 5 for the first entry.
Oh, negative 5. Yeah, don't worry. It's because I'm sitting in the dark now. It's
Okay.
negative 5. It's negative 5, 0, and negative 1.
Okay, so
It's what level?
Minier,
Yes.
sorry to allow you to do all this work. I agree with Lebo's matrix.
Do you agree with Lebo and Lerato's matrix?
Lebo's matrix. Lebo nje, only her.
Sibanda's hand is up then.
I'm Team Lebo.
Okay, okay. Just keep that hand up. Yeah, please tell
Yes,
him or her to keep that hand up for a while. Eh? Let's deal with Lebo and Mr. Sibanda. Mr. Sibanda. Mr. Sibanda.
Yes, sir.
Lebo and Lerato. First,
yes.
The entries for the first row for Lebo and Lerato are the same.
Yes.
Yes. That's what I just need to say.
Sir, may I please ask something, sir, because of what we just went through last time. The reason why I had mixed up the numbers 2 and 3 is because I assumed when you're taking the transpose, the 2 that is there at the right corner comes down and then becomes a 3, and then we continue from there. So now, like I get there's the diagonal, I'm forgetting the vocab because the message is here. But yeah, the diagonal line there. We are supposed to flip the transpose if I'm to describe it like that. We're supposed to flip the numbers there. So 2 comes to 3, and then negative 1 comes to 5, and then vice versa. And that's how we ended up with that 1 everywhere. So I assumed the 2 comes to the 3. So now I'm hearing it's actually a 3. So did I mix anything further up? So that's what I'm just trying to find out.
Your name, sir?
Sibanda Tebaja.
Okay, Tebaja.
Yes.
In simple terms, ne?
Yes.
When we talk about transpose of a matrix.
Yes.
In simple terms, a row in the first matrix becomes a column in the transpose of that matrix.
Yes.
And a column becomes a row in the transpose of that
Yes.
matrix. Okay, let me give you a typical example. Do you see matrix D in this case?
Matrix D, yes.
Matrix D, yes.
Yes.
Matrix D, the first row is 1, 5, 2. Do we agree?
Yes.
Now, in D transpose, that 1, 5, 2 is going to be our first column.
Column, yeah.
That second row, minus 1, 0, and 1, is going to be our second column.
Yes.
In the transpose. The third row, which is 3, 2, 4, is going to be a third column in D transpose.
Yes.
After having said what I just said, please come back with your question because I didn't get that. I just needed to clarify that first, based on the fact that I was not even sure whether while we were dealing with the transpose of a matrix, whether you were present or not.
Yes. Okay. Yes, in terms of the matrix you just gave me, it still gives me the same matrix that I had before. And then now from that matrix, when we subtract, let me see, 2 minus, because I'm looking at the bottom left corner, like the first entry for the last row. So I'm trying to make sure if I am on the same page, if I'm not making mistakes. So I get a 2 minus a 3, which is okay. Yeah, okay, sharp. Okay, I guess I'm up to speed. Okay, sorry for taking your time.
It is not my time; it's our time. We can. It is of no use, Tebajo, for us to continue without you understanding.
Yes, sir. I appreciate this, sir.
Is it clear now?
Yes, it's very clear now.
Someone said was up. I can't remember. Was it you? Or
Makwena is asking, sorry to disturb. Makwena is asking questions on the chat that he doesn't know where you are. And I see obvious is back and all those stuff. Maybe you should tell them where they are answering and then what is it that is expected of them because they wrote on the chat.
Yes, you are correct.
Oh, in terms of where we are. Okay.
Yes.
We just verified an answer for B. And then we agreed that the answer for number 4B is a 3 by 3 matrix with the entries in the first row being -5, 0, and -1. Second row being 4, -1, and 1. Third row being -1, -1, and +1. Now we are going to ask Lebogang to give us an answer for 4C.
The answer, hello. The answer for 4C is the same as in 4B.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Agree, Lebzo. Team Lebu. I agree.
Yeah, it's Team Lebu. It's Team Lebu.
Hey, Team Lebu. Wait, Lebu. What?
Yes.
Please explain to us why you just said what you said.
Well, how I did it is I did, because I started with C, so I didn't do B before C. So then I just did the matrix of D minus the matrix of E, and then I transposed that. But then looking at it now, you can just say it's the D transpose minus E transpose, which is the same as B.
let's get something clear here before we conclude with team level. What we need to do is to say we first need to work out what is in the bracket. We'll first say
Yes.
matrix D minus matrix E. Okay.
Yes.
Is that what you did?
Yes, I did that.
You said matrix D minus matrix E.
Yes.
Then from there you took the transpose of that matrix.
Yes.
Okay. If that is the case, if that's what you did, and then you got the same, then I will agree with you.
Yes, I did that.
Any other person who's supporting team level or who's disagreeing with team level?
Agree.
We
Agree.
I agree.
Oh, we agree. Okay, thank you. Now, Tabo.
Yes, sir.
Tabo, how are you?
Yes, sir. I'm okay in yourself.
I'm okay.
Yes.
Can I request you to be the first person to give us an answer to number F?
All right, sir.
I'll soon display it. Don't worry.
All right.
Thanks. Marichaba. Sharon. Sharon. Sharon Marichaba. Sharon, you just can't keep quiet. Sharon.
Sir,
Hello, Lerato.
are my guy by disabled?
Sorry, Lerato.
Sorry, my mic is disabled. Let me check her mic.
Mic disabled. Okay. All right. Let me. Oh, Magwena, where have you been hiding? Magwena,
Yes, sir.
how are you?
I'm here.
You are here.
Okay.
Hello, Magwena.
Hello, I'm here.
Oh, you are
I'm
here.
here.
Please. Yeah, please. Thank you for being here. Stay here with us. Don't go anywhere. We've been looking for you everywhere. But we couldn't until you came here to us. You brought yourself to us. So can I request you to lead us in giving us an answer to number 8?
Okay.
Okay.
What number are you taking?
Number 8, 4H.
All right.
4. 4E. It is Ola. 4F is Tabo. And then 4H is Makwena. The rest of us are working on them so that we can be able to double check, so that we can verify our answers with them.
Sir.
Yes, Lerato.
4E is half C minus a quarter A.
Let me hide this. Let me do this. Is it visible now?
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. When you are finished and then you are sure that you have got an answer, you just mention your name. You don't say your answer. Just mention your name. Then we'll know that you are finished. Then we'll start to compare our answers.
Sir, can you please go down a bit for me to see the matrix.
No, Mohammed, where should I go?
Where the matrix are, so at the bottom of the page.
To zoom back in.
Like this.
So you see that part where it shows the matrices. Yeah.
Here are the
Thank you, sir.
matrices.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Are you able to see them?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I'm done.
Is it Magwena?
Yes.
Magwena, you were doing number 8.
8.
8, ne? 4H.
Yes.
Okay. Let's first check whether Ola is done with number E. Just hold on to your answer, ne?
I'm still in the process.
Okay.
Ola, how many seconds or minutes do you need?
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay, you have got the 2 minutes.
Sir,
Yes, Lerato.
on question 1, like, can we wait a little bit longer, like, if it's possible?
Please come back again, Lerato.
On question 1, if it's possible, can we like wait a little bit long?
A little bit longer. On
Yes.
number 4E.
Yes.
What is the reason for waiting a bit longer, Lerato? If I may ask.
fractions. So
is it,
How many minutes do you need?
sorry, teacher, am I not doing 4E again? Is 4E not for me?
4E. 4E. Xola ne?
Yeah. Cola, 4E.
Yes.
I am
4E,
dealing with that.
yes.
I am nearly
Yeah.
done.
yes,
Okay, thank you, Xola. Lerato? Lerato,
sir.
when you are saying number 1, are you referring to 4E?
I'm not doing it. I'm doing it for myself.
Oh, you are doing it for your... I know, but it doesn't mean that when I say Lebo must do 4E, I'm excluding you. I'm also including you because we have to verify the answers amongst ourselves.
Yes, sir.
So if I hear you clearly, you say you are requesting a few more minutes to do 4E because it has got fractions. Is that what am I?
Yes.
Have I captured your message correctly?
Yes, it's correct.
Okay. How many seconds or minutes do you need? Extra.
Just 2 more minutes. It's done.
Oh, we'll give you the 2 more minutes.
Ali, I'm done.
Okay, Kola, let's give Lerato 2 more minutes. Then, Kola, while you are done, let me check something with the others. Any other person who is done with number 4E?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm done with E.
Yes, done.
Who is done with E?
Makwena.
Except Makwena. Who else?
Stanley.
Lebogang.
Lebogang.
Vuyo.
And Vuyo. Okay, and Vuyo. Let's give Lerato 1 last minute. Is it okay? Yes, no? On the very same question, 4E, because he asked for 2 minutes. And now we are only left with 1 minute from the 2 minutes that he asked. Is it okay? Or should we proceed? Okay. Silence means consent. We'll wait. Ola, what did you get? Ola?
My final answer.
Your final answer, my brother.
It's for the first row, it's -1/4.
Hang on.
That is
Hang on. Ola, what is the size of the matrix?
it's a 2 by 3.
2 by 3. Thank you. Okay. First row. Ola, first row.
Should I continue?
Yes, please give us the first row, the entries for the first row before you go to the second row.
Okay. The entries for the first row, it's -1/4 and 3/2.
And 3/2. Another one.
No, it's 2 columns. 2 columns.
How many rows?
3 rows.
Okay. That means it's a 3 by 2 matrix. Okay, you said the first row, the entries are -1/4 and -3/2, eh?
No, it's not minus. It's -1/4 and 3/2. Positive 3/2.
Hang on. Let's start from the beginning. First entry.
-1/4.
Yes, thank you. Next entry in the first row.
3/2.
Positive.
Yes, positive.
Thank you. Now, second row.
9/4. Positive.
9 over 4. Yes. Second entry.
0.
0. Last entry, last row.
3/4.
3/4. Next entry.
9/4.
9/4.
Yes.
Okay, Kola, let me repeat what you, let me say what you just told me. Okay. You
Yes.
said this is a 3-row, this matrix has got 3 rows and 2 columns. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And these are the entries for the first row. You said the first row has got the entries minus 1/4 and 3/2.
Yes.
The second row, the entries are 9/4 and 0.
Yes.
The last row is 3/4 and 9/4.
Yes.
Thank you. Please, caller, talk to them and ask them whether they got the very same matrix as you did.
Guys, did you get the same matrix or I made a mistake somewhere with my calculations?
No, I got the same.
Ah, that's good.
I got a different one.
Different
I
one.
got
Vuyo, you have got a different matrix, eh? And some, who else again?
No, Mohammed.
Stanley.
Lerato has got a different matrix, and Noma Womet has got a different matrix.
And Stanley got a different matrix.
And Stanley has got a different matrix. Huh. Okay, now let me get a number of pages here. All right, where should I start? Let me start here. Stanley has got a different matrix as well, ne?
Yes, sir.
Lebrang, have you got a different matrix as well?
No, I got the same.
Okay. Lebrang and Ola are here. I'm pairing them together. Magwena. Magwena,
I got the same. Sir?
have you got the same matrix?
Yes, I got the same matrix.
Escola.
Escola, yes.
Okay. Now Magwena is also joining this choir. Now, who's here? Stanley.
Yes, sir.
You said you've got a different matrix, eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what did you get, brother?
I got first row. I got 3/8.
3/8
and 9/8.
And 9/8. Second row.
Yes, second row got 3/2.
3/2
and 3/8.
and 3/8. Last row.
3/4 and 15/8.
3/4 and 15/8.
Yes, sir.
That's Stanley. Okay, let me write here. That's Stanley. Vuyo, what did you get, brother?
I get for the first row I get 5/4, 3/2.
3/2.
And for the second row I get 7/4 and 1.
And 7/4 and 1.
Yes, sir. For the last row I get 5/4 and 11/4.
5/4 and 11/4. That's volume. Who are we going to? Now we are going to Lerato. Lerato?
I got -1/4.
-1/4.
1 whole and a quarter.
1 whole and a quarter, 1 and 1 over 4. Okay?
Yes. Second row, I got 1 whole and 3/4.
Lerato, hang on. Let's finish with the first row. Okay, first row, you said the first entry is negative 1 over 4, ne?
Yes.
Okay, I've got that. And then the second entry is 1 whole and a quarter.
Yes.
Okay, okay. All right. Next.
1 whole
Second
and
entry. Second row, I mean. 1 whole and
3/4.
3/4. Second entry.
Negative half.
Negative half. Last row.
3/4.
3/4. Positive, eh?
Yes, positive.
Mm-hmm.
And 2.
And 2. No, Mohammed.
So I agree with Lebo and Prince. I saw my mistakes.
You agree with?
Prince and Lebo. I saw my mistake. Yes, sir.
Stanley, Voyo, and Lerato. Your answers are completely different. What's wrong?
Sir,
It's the fractions.
I agree with Voyo's matrix, but not the first row though.
Who's talking?
Matsos.
Hey, Matsos.
Yes, sir. So Voyo's matrix, but not the first row. Because I think he has 8 over something there, and it's supposed to be 1 over 4.
Yeah, I hear you people, but now we can't have different answers. That's my main concern.
Sir.
Yes.
I think if since we have some kind of agreement about 3 people, can they tell us their matrix like for half transit of C, and then we can see if we got the same matrix for that, and also for negative 1/4 A, because if those matrices are different, the final answer will not be the same.
Please repeat what you said, my brother.
Can those 3 people who have
sorry to interrupt you, Lerato. I'm requesting everybody to pay attention to what Lerato is saying, to avoid me repeating what Lerato is about to say. Please, Lerato, go ahead.
I am requesting those people who agree, 3 or 4 of them, to tell us the matrix they got from half transit of C and also from 1/4 A. Because if those matrices are different, the final answer will not be the same.
Remember, okay, let me help out here, Lerato. We have got Tola, we have got Lebogang and Makwena, who are saying their matrix is minus 1 over 4. Okay, let me say this. In the first row, minus 1 over 4 and 3 over 2. In the second row, 9 over 4 and 0. Third row, 3 over 4 and 9 over 4. Please repeat Lerato.
Oh, like what I said overall.
Yes, please, brother.
I'm asking them to say the step before they reach that final matrix.
Okay.
Like those 2 matrices that have been multiplied by the scalar or the constant. That's the matrices I'm asking them to say. So that if those matrices are the same as mine, I'll ask myself, final answer, what's happening? If they're different, I know it's from the beginning.
I think I understand and fully agree with what you are saying, my brother. Now the ball is in Xola, Lebaran, and Maguena. Any one of you can go ahead.
Okay, give Makwena will have to answer.
Okay.
Half transpose of C, I got, on entry, I got 1/2. Second entry on the first row, I got 3/2. Second row, I got 2, 1/2. Third row, I got 1 and 5/2.
Maguena. 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 Please repeat again.
Can I go ahead? I think she's having problem with network.
Okay. Yes, help out, brother.
1/4 of A, I got 3/4, 0. The second row.
Maguena.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, my sister? Maguena.
Can you hear? Yes.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
No. Before you say okay, can you hear me? Maguena.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Yes, I can, sir. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I can. Can you hear me, sir? Yes. Yes.
Yes,
sir?
I can.
Yes,
Yes,
I
thank
can
you.
hear you.
Okay. For simplicity, in simple terms, what Lerato is asking for, ne?
Yes.
What Lerato is asking for is just to give us the final answer. Okay. What you, as the matrix that you got from half the transpose of C. He's requesting, we are, okay, let me say, we are asking for the matrix of half the transpose of C before we can look at 1/4A. If we can agree on half the transpose of C, then after that, we'll then go and look at 1/4 multiplied by A matrix.
Okay.
Yes. What did you get for
half transpose of C?
Yes.
Half transpose of C, I got 1/2, 3/2 as first row. Second row, I got 2, 1/2. Third row, I got 1, 5/2.
I agree with you on the first row. Now let's see. Oh, I made a mistake. Okay. I agree with you on the first row, half and 3/2, okay?
And 3/2.
And then second row is 2.5, ne?
2.5, yes.
And then third row, it is 1 and 5/2. Do we agree?
Yes.
We agree. Lerato, please ask
I
Lerato
agree.
before we step off this one. Lerato, you agree?
That's what I got.
Is that what you got?
Yes, that's what I got.
Any disagreement on that? Do we all agree with half the transpose of C?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, we all
Okay.
agree.
Agree.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
sir,
Go.
I've just did a reattempt now, and I get a different matrix from the previous one.
Mm-hmm.
My matrix is -1/4, 3/2 for the first row, 9/4, 0 for the second row, and for the third row is 3/4 and 9/4.
Hang on. Who is talking?
It's Vuyo.
Vuyo.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's not talk about the final matrix.
All right.
Let's talk about how we started. So
How?
we now all agree about half the transpose of C matrix. Do we agree?
Yes, sir.
That's how.
Yes, sir.
We are just going a step back to avoid one in the final matrix, one saying, no, I've got a 0, another one saying I've got that, because it will just be a matter of subtracting. That's where the problem will lie.
All right, I see, sir.
Do you get us? Okay, now, Magwena.
Sir?
2 seconds. I just need to double check something here. Don't go away. Give me 2 seconds. Ne?
Okay.
Yeah, just 2 seconds. Aha. Magwena?
Yes, sir.
What do you get as 1/4A? What is the matrix for 1/4A?
First row is 3/4, 0,
I
-1
agree.
over. Okay.
Huh? I agree with the first row. Second row?
Second row is -1/4 and a half.
I agree.
And I get 1/4 as third row and 1/4.
I agree. Anyone who disagrees with 1/4A?
It's me, sir.
Yes. Where do you agree, brother?
Where I think she said first row is 3/4 and 0.
The first row, eh?
I got 1/4 where there's 0, and on the final term I got a half where she said 1/4.
Hang on, Lerato. Lerato, hang on. We are now looking at 1/4A.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see where the problem was. Oh, so I see my problem. Do you see like why my answer isn't correct? Like
I
on
don't
the
know.
no, I know on the
I
first
don't know.
matrix, transpose of C, there's this line which has the term 142. I took it and I replaced it. On matrix A, instead of writing 021, I took that line of 142 and put it where they're supposed to be 021.
Why did you do that, brother?
Fractions.
Maybe you and I need to have a cup of tea in this session so that we can deal with these fractions.
I agree with like the final matrix. Yeah.
Now, before you say you agree on the final matrix, now let's see where those final numbers are coming from. Do we agree? Hello, yes?
Sorry, also I don't agree with 1/4A.
You disagree with 1/4A?
The second row, first entry of 1/4A.
Yes. Which entry do you disagree
Second
with, my
row,
brother?
first entry. The -1/4, which is first entry of the second row.
What did you get?
I got 1/4 instead of a negative 1/4.
You got positive 1/4.
Yes, sir.
Why?
So that negative sign that is in front of 1/4, doesn't it affect it or you negate it while doing that operation?
Which operation?
When you multiply that 1/4, there's a negative sign in front of 1/4. Am I correct?
Okay, let's clarify something here. This matrix A, the entries in the first row are 3. In the first row, the entries are 3 and 0. No? Do we agree?
Yeah, I agree.
In the first row, do we agree?
Yeah, yes, sir.
In the second row, the entries are -1 and 2. Do we agree?
I agree.
In the last row, which is the third row, the entries are 1 and 1.
I agree.
Now, you and I, up to so far, have agreed. So now we have got 1/4 outside. Now we are multiplying this, the first entry in the second row by positive 1/4.
Okay.
Positive 1/4 times -1. What is the answer?
Well,
Negative.
I see it's negative, so I included the negative sign, hence I got the positive 1/4. So I see. You know, proceed.
We only multiplied, my brother.
I proceed, Minier. I see the my fault.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Now we agree that we got half the transpose of C. It will be the first matrix. In between, then it will be the minus sign. Then we will have 1/4 A matrix, which is 3/4. The entries are 3/4, 0 in the first row. Second row, -1/4 and a half. Third row, a quarter and a quarter. Do we agree?
Yes, we agree.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I agree, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
now remember, we add or subtract the corresponding entries. In this case, now we will have half minus 3/4, the first entry. Do we agree?
Yes, we agree.
Okay, then we will have our LCM is El Rado, my brother. Our LCM now here is 4. Now here it will be 2 into 4. It will go 2 times 1. That will be 2. Then the answer will be -1/4. Do we agree that the first entry in the first row, it will be -1/4? Rado, do you agree?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
you agree. Do we all agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then
Yes, sir.
next entry. Yes, someone just called me. Yes, I'm listening. Please talk. Okay. Now, the second entry in the first row, it will just be 3/2 minus 0. So that will just be positive 3/2. Do we agree?
Yes, we agree.
Thank you. Now, the second entry in the, the first entry in the second row, it will just be 2 minus into a quarter. So this will be 2 plus 1/4. Do we agree? So this will be, LCM will be 4. This will be plus 1. This will be 4 times 2. This will be 8. So this will be 9/4. First entry in the second row, it will be 9/4. Do we agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we agree.
Yes, sir.
Someone is calling? Yes. Who's talking?
Me. Like
Lerato, yes. We are listening.
1 whole and 3/4 is equal to 9/4.
1
whole and 3/4.
Hey, Lerato, yeah, you see now with this 1 wholes and 3/4, now you are confusing me. Okay, tell me what to write in terms, when you say 1 whole, you mean I must write 1, eh?
Yes, and 3/4.
And 3/4.
Yes.
Now, this is the same as 1 times 4 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. This number is the same as 7/4.
Oh,
Yes, how are you? Yes, you
Do we agree?
yeah, I agreed 7/4. Okay.
I'm just referring to what you just gave me. 1 and 3/4. This is just 7/4 as a fraction.
Okay, 9/4 is the correct answer. No problem.
Okay. Do you agree with us now, Lerato, to say the first entry in the second row is 9/4?
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay. Now,
Hello, sir. I'm lost there.
hey, who's talking?
Tando.
Hey, Tando, how are you? Where have you been?
Sorry, I came late 15 minutes before. So
Hey, we missed you. We missed this voice.
thank you, sir. Okay, I just want to find out. You said it's half minus 1/4.
Where are you?
Second rows. Now we're adding second rows. Or you say 2 minus.
Second row. We are now in the second row. Now we are looking for the second entry in the second row. Okay?
Okay.
So now the entries are half from the first matrix minus a half. Half minus a half is a 0. Do we agree?
0.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now we are going to the last row.
Yes.
Now in the last row we have got first entry in the third row. In the first matrix we have got 1 and then minus 1/4. So now when we simplify 1 minus 1/4, this is 1, this is 4. This is the same as 4 minus 1, this is 3/4. Do we agree that the first entry is 3/4 in the third row?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Lerato, do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Lerato, you agree?
I agree.
Okay, thank you. Now, the first entry the second entry in the first matrix is 5/2, then minus 1/4 in the second matrix. Now we have got 4, it's the LCM, this is minus 1, this is 2 into 4 goes 2 times, this becomes 10 minus 1, this becomes 9/4. 9/4 is our last entry in the third row. Do we agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now let me see. Makwena, Lebogang, Ola. Let me thank you for having found this matrix that we were looking for. The others, are you okay, or are you now able to see how we found, how this matrix was found?
We can see, sir, how it
Yes,
was
sir.
found.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
If
Yes,
that
sir.
is the
Yes, sir.
case, thank you. If that is the case, then let's continue tomorrow